Greetings and welcome to Factorio, Bob's Mobs and Angels Mods. So, episode 14 is going to be more of a, well, just getting more metal. We're running low on iron plates quite substantially, and it's just down to throughput. Let's also get some more research going. Let's go with paper making because we can. Okay, so what I'm planning on doing, I'm going to need more resources. You're going a lot slower than I'd like you to go as well. Can I increase your speed by dropping down more of those? And just one more of them. That'll be fine. Oh, you need a power pole. There you go. That should help you out a little bit. But we are indeed in need of upgrading some stuff. So, I'm going to need some more inserter arms. Hi guys. Boop, boop. You're going to make some more of them. I have enough conveyor belts for a while. Have we automated mines? I don't think we have yet. No. Okay, so let's make some mines. I want at least... I got 3 now. I want probably another 6 maybe. Right, I need more metal. Well, isn't it always the metals problem? Thank you. Right, so let's 4. Give me 2 more for that. Let's just grab metal as we go. I know I'm seeing it off of the belt, off the bus, but quite frankly, at this point in time, I could do with some metal. Okay, I have 200 on me now. That's more than enough for what I need. And we go. Light bulbs? Did I seriously automate light bulbs? I'm not actually picking it up. Ah. Okay. So I'm also going to need, if I have enough, I need some stone for those. I'm going to need... So what we're doing is put some more mines down and some more processing for stone and some more processing just in general for all the things. So come down here, grab me a stack of stone and give me... I probably don't need 7 more. But I'll craft them when I'm at the location. We'll know how many we'll need then. We do some belt balancing as well. I really haven't been balancing the belts that well either. I am aware, I have been noticing it. But it hasn't been an issue until just now. So I say we can add maybe another 2 lines of these. So I'm going to need 6 of those guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know I could have made them in a pack of 5 and then 1, but I wasn't thinking. Okay, so we'll make me there and we'll extend that down here. Possibly up there as well, maybe. Means I'm going to have to expand this stone production and I need more mines. That's going to be a definite requirement, but since we're already over here, let's do the stone production first. Where's my inserters, assemblers? So place that one there, place that one there, that one there, that one there. There'll be 1, 2, 3 there. Oh, that's right in the place I want you to be. Fine. Be like that. I want you to be here. Boop, 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 boop. I was hoping for that to be like a double line, but apparently that is not the case today. Boop. And remove that because it's in the way now. You should be going down. Down. There you go. Good conveyor belt. Okay, more assembler machines. I want to say inserters then. There, there, and there. So if we run a conveyor belt of raw material across there, these guys can pick up the said raw material. There we go. And I feel like probably a splitter would be best here to get it into the conveyor belts the fastest. Like that. That will most definitely get it in there faster. It is currently loading one side of the belt. I am aware of that. The only other option there would be to swing out and bring something on this side as well, but we'll deal with that later. Okay, so that's fine. We just need underground belts here to go under and up. Under and up. And there we go. So if we're going to get... I think we have 2 more lines of these guys. Then they can feed this pipe section, can't they? Because that seems like it'll work. So if we place you there... Oh, you're going to need to be separated, aren't you? Give me some power cables here. Let's run a power cable trunk line down here. About there should do it. That's because these need to go now. There we go. I'm surprised they have power still. Okay, so let's place down the other guys of these. 1 there, 1 there. Power pull the guys up. Power pull. There you go. We're going to need a conveyor belt for output over here. And this one's the one that's going to go into there. Like that. Let's move you over to there. I feel that might be more appropriate since we might bring this down. Or should we think from over here? I don't know yet. We'll have to look into it. More research, more research, more What is that? Oh, it's, yeah. Alright, so that's you guys ready and waiting. If we get the other one built in as well, we'll know where we stand with stuff. So, down 1. Thank you, autosave. Much appreciated. There we go. Right. So can I put a power pole there and have it connect to those? It does, yes. It's just that one by itself further up just looks wrong. And they can go away because they're now in the wrong place. Thank you. There we go. Perfect. Now, you're going to need an input line here. Feeding you raw material, which is going to come from up here. Yeah, I know. It can go from there. Ooh, it'd be probably easier if I just put it here. Thank you. That was exactly what I wanted to happen. We'll put it here, and we can. Ooh, there you go. And we can just bring it straight off the underground, off of a splitter, without having to worry about wiggling it around a little bit afterwards. Perfect. Put you there. I will put a. You know what? We'll speed this process up by adding the splitter now, and it will do good. Do that and take all of the stuff I already have on me, which is that stuff. Good on you. And copy, paste, paste. Done. Alright, so I don't want to start emptying these until we're ready, but what I want to do is make sure we have the capacity. So let's make sure these guys all load up and start producing. This is basically a way to stress test one of these units as well, because the stone producers. Because when I put the outbound conveyor belts in place, they're going to saturate this with loads of material, and that's when these guys are going to get overwhelmed. So let's not let that happen, shall we? So we want to maximise the unloading ability here, and I'm thinking, looking at them up there, we have to leave the outside ones empty. It looks like they need power poles on at least one side, and we'll do it. Keep you on full on that side. Look it up here, you see, it's like full on one side, half on the other. Just give you the extra capacity capabilities. Now outputs looks like they require 2. So let's do, it doesn't need 2, I think it's just, well, it only needs a 1. We'll do 2 anyway, just make sure we don't have a capacity issue. And what we can do actually, we can put the middle ones down, it'll be much easier. If we move those top ones down as well, we get this nice little pattern. That will work quite nicely for us. Right, power these guys up. Power. Okay, let's see if we can do this in a way it doesn't look crappy. So you need to be there and there just to power them. Over here we need... so crappy no matter where we put these in, isn't it? Fine, you go there and there and there, thank you. There and there should be good. You need power, which is why you need to move over, and you can't because of that thing. You can go there. That powers you guys. You can go there. That powers you guys. That should get everyone powered. I hate the fact that I have to put this extra power pole in either side. I could have split them out a bit more maybe, but just it fits nicer this way. Pop that one. There and there. No, not there. There. Oh, I hate the cabling already. I wish I was able to sort of not have this like weird mesh dangling over crossing wires. Basically, I wish it was possible not to have that. But you know what? Let's go with more machinery. I think machinery is going to be a good option for us. Right, let's get these guys set up to do stone. Doop-a-doop. Oh, come on. I mean, all I'm doing is copy and pasting a rule. Can't you just like yell at the machine from a distance? Right, they all take in, they all output, they go down to here. Okay, let's put a test of 1 output bound. 1, 2, 3, cancel. And in you go, in you go, in you go. Perfect, and the stone comes out. Perfect. In that case, test. Can you handle all the stone? Can you handle it all? You should be able to, actually. I mean, it's a lot of stone going to come out of these very, very shortly, so I'm going to prepare to cut the line here if needed, but I don't think they'll need it. So here they go. What's our power situation like? Ooh, we're really cutting it close right now for power. Okay. And they are most definitely handling it. Okay, excellent. I am a little worried about this, though. Let's switch you over to a splitter. Like that. It will, there we go. It will reduce the amount of backup we get here, because this is going to be the busiest line due to these 3 being the unloaders. Well, 4 being the unloaders. But I don't want to get them backed up and then causing these to start working just because they're backed up. So hopefully that'll work. that looks like it's doing really well, and that's backing up nicely as well. And all we've done is add in some more processing. Although I did dump quite a lot of material into them, so there's a big surge of material. This is... I thought that probably might need upgrading as well. Let's get some upgrades done to, you know what, let's just start doing... I'm randomly researching stuff because you can always be researching something when if you can. Alright, let's get the extra mines in place. We should expand these out quite far. Where would the best place for the mines be? Well, one there. And one there would be the best combination. So let's get you guys out this far. There we go. And get you up to there. Boom. And then you would need to continue out here. Boom. And then that means you can be connected up there. And we can take this conveyor belt out. And we have a new area for that. Perfect. And you as well. Go away. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Perfect. Would it be best to flip these around and have 2 pairs of 2? Honestly, it probably would be better to do that. Okay, for a second, let's just shut down the mines. That will just get things moving a little bit, and we turn you around. Have these guys outputting into the middle piece here. Like that, and put the power pole... Whoop, thank you. Power poles into the middle. There we go. Power, we can put you that way. Boop. And then take the power poles out. Well, the conveyor belt's out here. The lazy way to move a conveyor belt. Only works up to some point, though. There you go. Do the same here. Remove that one. Ready? Boom, ba bum, ba bum, ba dum, ba ba dee 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 die. Dee dum da dum da dum ba bum. There we go. Okay, so that's now done. You need to have a conveyor belt running down here. There you go. Actually, you would be best also with a splitter on there. That's the wrong button. Rotate. Boom. Like that. That would be best for you as well. Because you'll be able to double side load and saturate that belt almost entirely. Okay, so let's get these guys in place. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, and we can get the power cables up there, and we should be good to go with stuff and things. Let's put the power cables up here. One there. One there. I like to have them within range of each other so they can power cross connect. Good. And then up here we do the same thing. Put that one there, and that one should move over to there. There's no reason for that to be there, so they can go away now. There we go. And that's a lot more mines and a lot more processing. Good. Now that means there's going to be a big chunk of material coming through the system. We have a tiny little bit of material there. There we go. And there they go. Look at them. So we're getting this working here. So you guys are doing really well there. You guys actually, looking at that, might actually saturate that belt way too quickly. You might need to, if we double belted it here, like that, so if we might have to push these guys back and double belt this side as well. But we'll find out in just a moment as the material arrives. Excellent. No stone on the conveyor belts. Good, it's making it to the first one here though, so we're definitely pushing more material through the package. Bum, 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 bum. Here we go, that machine's now operating. Just need to get some material to this one to be good. But it's looking good. No one is not mining. Good, nobody is not mining. That's like a nice negative for you. And the belt is, although it's nearly saturated, well it's basically saturated, it's not backing up anywhere, so that's also quite useful. Okay, how are we doing on power situation? We are borderlining the power right now. Okay, so we need to look into that. But, oh, research. Go do me some shotgun shells. Yeah, just do one shotgun of each type. But there we go, they are now operating, and we have just like a, yeah, it's definitely saturating the belts, look at that. So we probably need to do the same thing we did there down here, just to get it to be maximum flow. But it looks like it's doing a really good job. It wouldn't be able to do that now, just get out of the way. Yeah, it would be good to do it earlier rather than later, wouldn't it? Okay, in that case, let's turn these guys off. There we go. We really should have done this first, because then we don't have all the raw material to worry about. Off. I have so much junk in my inventory for this. Boom, 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 ba-da-dee. Right, remove you. I know you're slow and sluggish and everything else, but you have to be removed. Thank you, autosave. Autosave just as I'm taking stuff apart. Run that to there. And so you're going to be on the top, you're going to be on the bottom. So we're going to really want that. Would that do the job? No, because it'll be on top. So it'll just be making the situation just as bad as it already is. I think we need to do that little bobble like that. Just send it out and back in the other side. Just to make it work, which we can do, but... I could put a splitter there, but I feel like it might be better to just actually do this. Like that. But back one more, so it actually makes sense. Let's see, you are on the top. You're the one that's fine. Which way do we go on that? Well, basically, it needs to go, they both need to meet. They both need to turn into it. So get rid of you for a moment, and if you could turn north there, like that. Get rid of that. Thank you. Way, stop it. If you went there, and you went there, that would do exactly what we're having to do. That will do it. Okay, perfect. Let's get the machines back in place. Machines, crushers. That's the name of them. I didn't forget the name of them. Having the light bulbs on me? No, I already checked that earlier, didn't I? Well, light bulbs next episode. I guarantee it. Mostly because I will be going down to the bottom by the end of this episode. Okay, that's fine. Give me a loading. That's not a loading. Give me the loading. That's too many. Give me the unloading. There we go. Give me copy, paste, paste, paste. You take all of that. There we go. That's at least one of them up and running, and we're running the conveyor belt again. Right, where is that one? Needs an underground belt. Can you get through all that without any issues, though? Out by one. Oh, that's literally the worst it could have been. That's the worst option of all of them. If only there's a simple way of dealing with this. Problem solved. It's not truly solved because I can't get to there, but I can go boop, boop, boop. Yeah. I don't like it either, but that's just the way life is, so go live with it. Put that there. Remove that. And go. And there we go. And that should get all those machines up and running, at least on the bottom half of the system. Do I have any more of that dark ore? I do have more of the dark ore. Take my dark ore. Take it. There we go. And the stone as well. Boom. What is that? Crushed bobnium. Ah. Right, so that's you guys definitely running at full power. You are basically... You're like overloaded because they give you a crap ton of stuff to output. But yeah, the last ones, if they're at full load, don't actually get the thing. Now, actually, I have an idea. I have an idea. Give me a splitter. Wow, I expected to do that. Give me a splitter there. And put that back in. And that should split the load. If we do the same here, we should be splitting the load, basically. Just before each one of those joins up. So hopefully that'll even out the actual... You basically put some of this stuff on top of you. And then think about that, that would be make that useless, wouldn't it? Shush. Yeah, I mean that makes this... I mean I could just put another splitter there, couldn't I? Just balance the belts that way. Like that. And then... Then done that. Shush. If I'd seen that earlier, my brain would not have been hurting so much right now. You go north, you go that way, you go that way, you get dug up. Nobody likes to show off. You guys can go away then, because you don't need to be like that. You take my extra long material. You take the extra short material and the extra stone I'm carrying. There we go. Well, that's much simpler. Now we have splitters to do that with. Why? Also, you are now saturated back here because I give you all the stuff. There we go. So that's wow, that is saturated it nicely. I'm gonna make this actually have stuff on both sides because this stuff here, I think you could do with a splitter just there, just to put stuff on both sides. So I feel like it could do with something on both sides. It'll do quite nicely. Also, research. Doing the shotguns. There we go. Well, that hopefully means we have a whole ton of. Hang on, what's our power situation before I run down there? We're borderlining. Can I make the materials, or do I need to go and get more stuff? I can build the 2 steam engines, the boiler. Okay, I have materials to do that. So we're going with sort of a little power distribution problem. Actually, no, let's balance you a bit more as well. Give me that there, that there, that there. Boom. Balanced. And double-sided balanced. Right, let's run down here, drop down ourselves a couple more steam engines. It won't be that much more because we don't appear to have enough to make. Yeah, I don't have enough metal to make more. But I do have something to make at least a starting point on helping our power situation. Boom, boom. Boiler. Boom. Also, by the way, if you're doing anything, you probably don't want to hear boom when you're putting the boiler in. Ah, there you are. Pop that there. I wonder if that actually can lift the same water capacity. That's got a 50, that's got a 99, so actually that does carry less water. Well, it's good to know that. Can I have a inserter, please? There you go. That should get you up and running. You have, so you have like a 50 limit. Can I make at least one pipe? Because I don't think I have any pipes on me, I don't. Can I make like one pipe? I can. I have enough metal plates to make a pipe. There you go. I just feel like having the water flow all the way through here at maximum speed would be the best option rather than just lower speed. But there we go, that's a little bit more power for the system. Yep, and to keep everyone happy for a little while. Excellent. And the coal mines are going quite nicely. And our primary task for the day is complete. We have got saturation on the conveyor belt for iron. I would like to get another one of those up and running, and it might actually be doable now. If I were to build the other one over here, we could have a second iron line potentially. We should do that. We should so do that. I'm going to need what? 12, 24 smelters? How many can I make to do that? Oh, that's fate. That's just fate. 12 either side, 24, nice. Sorry, but if I ask you how many I need, and it's exactly what I've got inventory space for, we're making whatever it was we were talking about. Right, so let's just get some of these trees out of the way because we're going to need to remove a few of these in order to deal with that problem. So let's just move you guys out of the way and get this second smelter up and running. It will be... Actually, we won't need to remove many trees, but there's just like a pack of them, unfortunately. I would say, I almost said, what is a pack of trees called? Because I don't know, and then I realised the actual term is forest. Ignore me, it's late in the day. It's, okay, it's not late in the day, it's only 10 PM. But shush, anyway. That should keep us going. There we go. Right, so if this is done correctly, we can convey belt. I might need to get some more resources, like conveyor belts and stuff, just because I wasn't planning on coming out to do this at the time I did it, so... That sounds about right. I didn't come out to do this from the time I came and did it. Nobody will know. Yeah, I'm going to need... Oh, I've got enough to build it, but I don't think I have enough to connect it to everything. Right, do that. I'm going to put a underground there, which I always carry an underground until I forget, and then I'm not carrying undergrounds anymore. There. Thank you. And then a splitter would go... Don't it. There and there, that's fine. And then we would... Have we got enough for this? I have 40. I should have enough for this. There we go. And then you would go, of course, right up against the edge. So I'm doing the same on all of them, so we have the same consistency in its design. Boom. Coal comes in. Coal should then move on to the inside ring. It is doing very nicely. Thank you very much. Sorry, I thought that was going to remove them. It does it in other places. It removes them. There we go. That's that now saturated. We have the... Boop. Thank you. Boop. No, that jumped to the gun, didn't it? It went a bit early. There. And then there. And then there. Perfect. Thank you, autosave. And then... Perfect. Power cables. We should have enough to do this, hopefully. Boop. 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 And kaboop. Pop you there. Ah. Furnace in the way. There we go. All the furnaces are now powered. That is excellent. And I should have more than enough of these guys because I have 50 on me at minimum right now. Get that. Get that. Double, 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 doubles. Good. And then this side, I like to load up first. It's just, I like to get them sort of preloading and then I can turn them on. No, stop it. And then this side, we now do the unloading. Oh, we could have them put them the right way around. That'd be useful as well. Because these are actually the unloaders, and I tried to put them to loading, didn't I? Okay, then that. Research more stuff. We're going to have to build a lot of stuff. I have no idea what I'm researching right now. To there, that's all that done. And then all we've got to do is connect you up to a conveyor belt. Now, I am not going to have enough conveyor belts to get you connected up to where I want you to be. So I am going to go and grab a few more conveyor belts before we go. Back up there. Dun, 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 dun. Hi. Conveyor belts. 4 please, thank you. Inserter arms. Always good to have a handful more. I only have 3 apparently, so always good to have a handful more. Splitters and things. I am good on them. Good. Good. Where did I get this from mine from? Must have miscalculated the number of mines. Okay, let's run you down here and get you fully lined up for the bus, because it makes sense to actually have you fully ready. There we go. I'm going to balance these at some point as well, but we will be just doing this for now. I'll come back and balance them once we've got the actual connections in place, because they're going to want the balancing, because right now the left hand side is not even close to being balanced. There we go, and you would be an output from there. Thank you. And then you would balance yourself. Boom, balanced. There we go. Balancing a 2-line right now is really simple. In case anyone has never done it, it's the simplest way to do anything. Let's take you up. Remove that tree, it's in the way. And then run you across here. Boop. And then we run your ore line. And in case you're wondering, is something you actually make from metal. Don't ask, I have no idea. Dun, dun, dun. So we take you up here and line you with that to there, and you should now be getting, basically you're being fed from both of these lines, so this should be, if not a fully saturated line, a very close to it, saturation wise. Anyway, let's get down there and beat that ahead of time, and make sure it's all connected up. You are connected fine there. You're going to start smelting pretty much straight away. You'll start outputting, and then we need to balance your load, because your load right now is nowhere near balanced. Right, the first offtake is there. That's fine. So I want to take from there underground you, like that, and then we want to balance it just after, because it's always best to balance it after you've taken some off. And then we come down here, and then we want to balance you there with an underground there. And then here we have a strip going both directions right now, so we want to balance it after. So balancing will be done here, and we will say, where's my underground? Take the underground from there to there, and that should do just fine there. Good. And then we have another one here, so we're getting underground from there. That's not where you want the underground to come from. Actually, you're actually in the wrong place anyway. You really should be that there. Underground would go underground. Splitter would go there, and then you would go boop, boop, like that, and then balance it afterwards. You balanced? I did balance you afterwards, good. And then you come down here, same scenario here, but I might as well balance both of you actually separately. You've already been doing that for a reason, so let's move you across one. Like there. That will do it. It's not perfect balancing, but it'll do the job nicely. There we go. And then we come down here, and these should be balanced up to here. Okay, I don't like these ones stuck out the side. Honestly, I actually prefer them like that. I think it looks better. Like that. Right, and... Oops, so you actually should have been there. Sorry, my mistake. You should have been there. Like that. Go away, underground. That to that. There we go, and we need a balancer. There you go, you're now balanced. That's balanced all the way down. That should, because it's a 2-lane, it's really easy to balance it. Once you get to a 3-lane, you might have to do a 4-lane balance at that point. And yeah, there we go. You're balanced, and the second one is saturated. Look at that, look at that. Also, I wasn't even running any research. Yes, give me gates. Gates are great. And it'll also get both of these guys running. And okay, there's not quite enough material to fully saturate you by the look of it. But what we should be doing is balancing the ore input line as well. There we go. Just to make sure that here, but just before it splits off, both smelters are at maximum efficiency they could possibly be at. And there we go. So that will actually get both of you running. Either both will be at half power or both will be at full power. But yeah, look at that. It's already backing up that ore mine, even though we're using the metal up right now. Absolutely perfect. Great. Okay, I'm happy with that. We have maximum ore saturation. It's a bit low at the moment, but I think it's just because it took out a lot of material from the system. And yeah, look at that. It's actually coming down nicely. It's all being used up, and it's not quite making it to these. Well, it is making it to, it's not quite making it to them. There we go. But there, I'm happy with that. We have both smelters up and running. We have ore saturation, and we have a balanced bus for iron. Excellent. We're going to need to get steel up and running quite soon. I'm going to probably pull some of that iron off, bring it over, and do a little steel processing over here. Normally you would take the ore and do it, but given the hassle of making ore for this, it's probably better we actually just take a piece of the steel off. Maybe split off from one of these only, and then deal with it. So we sort of split it from here, send it off to steel with a splitter, so half goes here, half goes to steel. And then when we upgrade production, we can send a full line to steel. That should be fine. But anyway, let me know what you think of the current build, the current design, and all the things there in the base. And until next time, comments in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.